Hey guys, this is Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please like this video right now. Stop what you're doing. Click like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and share if you like. And if you'd like to make a donation to me, my PayPal information and Cash App information will be in my description box and in the comment section. Thank you to those who have been donating. I truly appreciate it. If you want me to continue this channel and to put out content more frequently, please donate, and I will be motivated to put more information out there for you. Okay, so today I want to touch on the conversations that we have with narcissists, and this is another key to being able to pick up on narcissists. Because what do when you first meet the narcissist? You conversate with them, right? And I want us to get to that level where we can just have one conversation with someone and boom, we automatically know this person is a narc or this person is toxic. They're just here to use me. They're just here to take information from me or energy, and I'm not with it. Okay? So, as usual, I'm going to give you, stories, things that I've been through, but these are things that I've noticed when I am speaking to a narcissist. First of all, a narcissist loves to, it breeds on, it lives off negative and positive energy. So if they can get negativity out of you, that feeds them. If they can get positive energy out of you, then it feeds off of you, basically. They are energy vampires. So one thing I notice about certain narcissists is they basically mean that they're narcissistic. It's all about them. So majority of the conversations will be about them. And when you're an empath, genuine person, you don't really you're not selfish at all. You're very selfless, and you are a great listener. And being that you are a great listener, you tend to allow people to talk all the time, and you don't get a chance to express yourself. You're always that friend that everybody calls on in the middle of the night, or when there's a problem, relationship problem, family problem, money problem. People call on you for your advice or just a listening ear. And that's something that you're going to have to stop. Okay? You're going to have to learn how to say no and put up boundaries now that you know that you attract narcissists, until you heal and you don't attract them as much anymore or at all. Okay, so the narcissists that were in my life, and I noticed because I'm such a selfless person, I'm a person that speaks life into people. I will tell somebody, oh, you're gonna make it. Oh, your business will be successful. Oh, don't worry, he's not cheating on you. They love you. I'm the type of person who will always speak good things into people's life and they actually flourish. And the narcissist knows this. They know that, and it's funny because we don't even really believe in ourselves, but we believe in everybody else, and we're always speaking life. We're speaking life into the narcissist's lives, but they're never speaking life into us. And if they do, it's really all fake, all false, and being that it's not a genuine feeling behind when they're saying, oh, good luck and God bless, it doesn't manifest in our lives. But they're taking our energy, they're taking our information, our advice, and they're actually flourishing in life because of our positive energy. They're sucking our energy source. Okay, so basically, you as an empath, you are like the tower. You're like the energy tower. Like airplanes, they have this tower, commercial planes, they have these towers where there's people that's in the tower, and they keep note and they keep track of where those airplanes are. That's basically what you are. You're that tower. You're that tower that gives the narcissist directions, and they feed off your energy pretty much. Okay, so one thing I know about narcs is that they will call you or text you first thing in the morning. Okay, first thing in the morning or late at night. And you gotta understand, like, you need your rest. And what's really important is when you wake up in the morning, how you wake up, it will set the tone for your day. And it's so crazy how these demons know that. Okay, so they will build this relationship with you where they're constantly calling you or texting you early in the morning, or they're constantly calling you and texting you right before it's bedtime. And what that does, that keeps you in that mental block, that mental prison where you are forever doomed in having a bad day and feeling depressed and not being able to be positive and do great things in life, because they're taking, as soon as you fill up and you have good energy source, they're hitting you up in the morning, and they're hitting you up with negativity. I had this narcissistic friend who would call me early in the morning. I mean, will keep calling my phone. It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to a man that I'm in love with that time in the morning. What the hell is wrong with this girl? And I would pick up the phone, and she wouldn't even say good morning. I would be in my bed with my eyes still closed, and I'm like, hello. And she'll be like, oh my gosh, this motherfucker, and going off. I'm early in the morning. After she's done, how do you think I felt? Like crap. And I didn't even get out of bed yet. And she would do this every day, draining me of my light, until eventually I said, listen, I can't talk right now. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll make any type of excuse to get off the phone. And she would literally keep calling and keep calling and keep calling until I answered sometime. I would have to ignore her. And if I didn't answer, she would text my phone and say, are you dead? Are you okay? Why aren't you answering me? I'm trying to reach you. Then she'll call my house phone. She couldn't get me on the cell phone. She'll try to call my house phone. And this is what the narcissist would do. The narcissist does not care about your feelings. If you had a good morning, they need to just dump their shit, their negative energy, on someone else. They're holding so much negative energy inside their bodies, they have to dump it on someone, and they choose you. Okay, my narc ex-best friend used to do the same thing to me, but I noticed that he would choose, like, if he was having a bad day, he would call me when he's coming from work, and he would literally just go off on the phone. And I'm the type of person that will always try to give a positive word. At one time I was religious, so I would try to give Bible verses, or just give him hope and faith that it will be better tomorrow, or it will get better. And he'll say, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that effing shit. I don't want to hear, oh, it's going to get better. I just need someone to listen to me. And this is what the narcissist is. Narcissists are usually those friends or those people who, they don't want a solution. They never want a solution. The narcissist will say to you, well, I'm broke. Well, I know a place that's hiring. No, I don't want to work there. You're like, okay, well, I'm hungry. Oh, well, I cooked dinner last night. Do you want to come over? No, I don't want to eat your food. I'm at a charity case. Every time you're giving the narcissist some type of solution to their problem, they'll knock it down. Stay away from people like that, okay? That's a toxic person. That's a narcissist, or even worse. Stay away from people like that. A healthy person will at least take heed to the things that you're saying to them. Another thing I noticed that a narcissist will do, conversational-wise, is they know you have an interview the next day, or you have a wedding to go to, or you have a hot date or something like that. They will try to keep you on the phone. They will literally try to keep you on the phone, or try to conversate you. You're trying to get out the house, and you're like, well, I gotta go to work, I'm gonna be late, and they'll keep talking, they'll keep you literally hostage on the phone or in person when you know that you have to go somewhere. They try to ruin your moment. They try to ruin your birthdays by negative conversation. They try to ruin your anniversary, anything that's important to you, graduation, whatever it is. They will start an argument out of nowhere. It'll be the dumbest thing, and it's always around when something's about to be placed onto you, when all the attention's gonna be on you. All of a sudden, the narcissist wants to argue about something stupid that clearly isn't anything that you created. They're creating this illusion of having an issue with you right before an important date or an event. Another thing I noticed when you're talking to a narcissist is, let's give an example. They could be sitting there. Say you bumped into a narcissist at an event, and they'll sit right next to you. They'll be watching you at the event. They're gonna be following you at the event, and it's like you're not really picking up on that, but they're just following you behind, sucking up all your good energy, and you're supposed to be having a good time. Say you're at a wedding reception, a birthday party, you just want to have good vibes around you. You don't want to be thinking about your problems, talking about other problems. They will literally sit next to you or stand right in front of you and say, well, you know what, I don't feel well, and oh my goodness, let me tell you what happened, and they're going on and on and on and on at a nice event. You don't want to hear that shit. And this is what they'll do. It's all about them. They just catch you at an enjoyable place, and they're going to be dumping all this shit on you. Another thing I know about narcissists, because you understand narcissists are very insecure. They need advice for everything because they can't make decisions on their own. I have some narcissists that have hit me up in the past, or even now, and they'll ask you for advice business-wise. And it's like, it's your business. Why are you asking me? Like it's school-wise or business-wise, and they're constantly asking you for your advice. Oh, does this look good? Oh, then you think I should do this? Oh, should I do that? Oh, should I do this? I know this narc guy that does that. He's always hitting me up. Oh, can you watch my video? Can you promote my business? Can you do? But they will never, I repeat, they will never sow into your business. They will never invest in your business or your job or your craft. They'll keep trying to use you for investment, free promotion, advice, and as they're growing. But when it comes to you and your business, you can give them something free and say, can you promote this? And they wouldn't even promote free items that you gave them. It's all about them. They will not promote you. I dated a covert narc that did that, and it was just constant. Everything was me investing into his businesses and his craft and his talents, and he did not invest in me at all. Please watch out for people who are calling you, texting you, and always asking you for your advice. And this is what you need to do. Say, listen, I'm not into marketing, and even if you do have a marketing degree or business degree, you will have to pay me for my services, and I bet you that narc will go running. All right, say, listen, I know we're cool, but if you want my advice, you want me to help you with your business, you can hire me to promote your business and give you advice, legal advice or whatever it is about your business. And I bet you that narc will disappear, and they will find another idiot that's going to give them free information. They will drain you of anything that you have, okay? Most likely the narcissist is around you. You have something to give to the world. You have a talent. You have information. You have spiritual light. There's something that needs to come to drain from you. Okay? If not, the narcissist wouldn't be around you. There are many other people that the narcissist could be using, but they chose you for a reason, because you have something to give. Okay? Narcissists will, they also will switch the conversation always to them. They're the ones that will call you or approach you and immediately, bam. They don't even say, hi, good morning, how are you doing? How was your night? Did you sleep good last night? No. Everything, it's almost as if they confront you as if they're already in the middle of a conversation. It's very strange. Even text messages, it just goes straight in the middle of a conversation. Which is very annoying, and I have to literally, if I'm around a narcissist, and I have to be around a narc, I literally tune them out. I'm like, huh? I walk away, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll do what I have to do to get the hell away from that narcissist, because I don't want to hear all that shit, okay? And you have to get good at that. You have to get good at tuning your ears off, tuning your spirit off, being able to say no, being able to walk away. Listen, I know some of you are not used to being mean or being a bitch, but you're going to have to be. You're going to have to be when you're dealing with these demons, because that's the only way that you can fight against them, okay? So I don't mind being considered a bitch now. I don't mind being considered mean. I'm not being mean to kind people of light. I'm being mean to these narcs and these toxic individuals who just come to basically feed off my energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to protect yourself. So I don't care whoever looks at me as if I'm a bitch or I'm mean. And the people that call you just to ask you for favors, cut that out too. Oh, can I borrow money? No, sorry. Just paid my mortgage. I just paid my cell phone bill. I'm really tapped out. Sorry. Oh, can you do me this favor? No, I'm sorry. I'm busy. I really can't help you. But you know what? Maybe you should ask so-and-so. They might be able to help you. And this is things that I always have to do now when I'm dealing with toxic people, users, narcissists, etc. Okay, so they, like I was saying, they go right into a conversation and they'll say, or they'll go, hey, how you doing? And you're like, well, I'm all right. Well, girl, let me tell you. And they go on, they keep cutting you off. Also, in the middle of the conversation of you talking, it's as if they didn't hear nothing. They really didn't. They literally tuned you out. You could be talking and you could try to repeat what you just said, or say, did you hear me? I'm sorry. What did you say again? They didn't hear nothing. They're just remaining silent until you're done talking, and then so they can keep talking. All right? Sometimes there's some narcissists who will be aggressive if you're in person, to the point that they'll literally pull you to them or get in your face real close to make sure that you're listening to them. And that is when you got to make your escape. Oh my God, I got to go to the bathroom. I got to take a crap. I don't care what you do. Oh man, I got to go to the car. I'll be back later. And you just keep moving your seat, keep moving around, do what you have to do to get away from them and end that conversation quick. Hopefully they'll find somebody else and leech off of them within the event or wherever you're at. Another thing I know about narcs is they're going to, oh my gosh, they're going to create these stories about how they're so marvelous. All right. And I noticed this of a lot of narc males that have liked me or try to get with me, whatever the case is. And it's really strange because you can, they could be trying to get with you in the same sentence and then all of a sudden start talking about other women. And the female narcissists do this as well. And it's very weird. They go from, oh, you're the one, I like you very much, and you're this and you're that, and they're hyping you up and giving you all these compliments. And then in that same breath, they'll start saying, I just can't get these girls off of me. Like, I don't know what it is. I just look so good and I don't know what to do. Like, what do you think I should do? How do you feel about that? What do you think about that? And you're looking at them like, what the hell? And it's like an oxymoron, because you're going, wait a minute, hold up. You're trying to get with me, but you're talking about other people. And this is just to make themselves appear, irresistible. All right. Another thing I notice about conversations with narcissists is, the way they talk to their parents, or the way they talk to people in public. It can be very shocking and degrading. I noticed that my ex-narc friends talk to their codependent parent like a dog. And the codependent parent is usually the more sensitive parent. I've never seen them talk crazy to their narc parent. Never, ever, ever. They talk to their codependent parent like a dog in the street. I used to be friends with this one narc girl, and her grandmother was codependent. Her grandmother raised her. And even when her grandmother got Alzheimer's, she would scream at her grandmother for forgetting things. This is how crazy these narcs are. She would scream at her grandmother for forgetting things. I'm like, she has a disease. What the hell is wrong with you? And I didn't know that she was a narcissist at the time. I knew she was off, but I didn't realize she was a narc. And they will literally scream at their parents. Please watch people who talk to their parents like dogs. And I'm talking about their parent that is doing everything for them, giving them money. The parent raised them right. The parent is loving. The parent is supportive. And I've watched this literally. They'll just talk. The parent will say, "Oh, can you come here for a minute? What do you want? Like, why are you bothering me? Like, get the hell out of my face. You always want something from me." And I'm looking like, what the hell? Why are they talking to their parent like that? And it's really disgusting and sad to see. But then when I saw them, when they speaking to their narc parent, they didn't talk to their narc parent like that. No, they didn't. It was almost as if it was like a battle of spirits between the two narcissists, or they get really silent around their narc parent, really quiet. It's like almost like a demon respecting another demon in a sense. You know what I'm saying? What else I noticed about these narcs? These narcs can be very ruthless. These demons can be very, very ruthless. They will say things to you that you really wouldn't want to repeat to anybody else. You'll be embarrassed to repeat these things. This is the really, I've noticed this with more of the overt, somatic type narcissists. I once had this narcissist, okay? It's kind of cold in here. Give me a second. I once had this narcissist say to me, and I can repeat this now because I know this isn't true. This narcissist, instead of him keeping it real and telling me how he was dating me and another girl and he got the other girl pregnant, he said to me, "Dating you is like thinking you won the lottery, but when you go collect your payment, they only hand you $5. This is how disgusting these narcs, these demons that are in them, place negative seeds that will grow in you, that will make you think that you're worthless. Okay, I had my narc stepfather basically try to get me to commit suicide, okay, by saying to me, "You ever thought about committing suicide?" What? What are you talking about? And this type of psychological warfare that these demons play on you sometimes work, because there are people who actually kill themselves from this psychological warfare and these seeds that these demons place into you. Anyone who is speaking to you like that is gotta be demonically possessed. You are worthy for love. You should not kill yourself. You're here for a reason. And you gotta get away from demons like this, okay? And it's very, very disgusting how this plays out. The narcissist will even say things to you like as if, promises basically. They'll say, oh, I want to get married to you one day. I want to have children with you. Oh, I want to take you here. I want to do this for you. I'm going to buy you this. Let's do these things together. And then when you confront them on it, like, oh, when you want to plan the wedding? What wedding? I never said I wanted to marry you. I never said I wanted to have children with you. And you're going, what are you talking about? Like, we just talked about this 2 weeks ago. And this is like a gaslighting method as well. And this makes you feel crazy. And my ex-narc best friend did this a lot to me, to the point I was like, you know what? I'm going crazy. I had a friend at the time. She was like, you're not going crazy. I'm here. I see it. I know that there's something wrong with this guy. I'm telling you, something's wrong with him. And if I didn't have that one friend around who saw this spiritual warfare going on at the time, I don't know what I would have did. So he played that whole gaslighting thing with me a lot, telling me things and saying next breath, or embarrassing me in front of people and saying, I don't know what she's talking about. That girl crazy. Oh, that's another thing they'll tell. They'll tell you that you're crazy. They'll tell you that you're crazy. I remember when I actually tattooed my ex-narc's initials on my ankle. I know that's wild. Some people think that's insane, but that's the mindset I was in at the time, and that was how much that narc had me under its control. And I tattooed his initials on my ankle. And when I got the tattoo, he called me crazy. Keep in mind, we have been dating for like 2 years. I had been sleeping with this man with no protection. He had been spending money on me. I've been spending money on him. We've been to places together. Like, we were building. It wasn't as if this was just some guy that I just met, okay? And he just kept calling me crazy. Oh, yeah, I told my family you're crazy. I told my friends you're crazy. And this is the wordplay and the mental games that they use to entrap you, okay? You got to watch out for the way people speak to you. Words, just like the Bible said, the tongue, what is it? Is life and death. Life and death is in the tongue. I think that's how it goes. And you have to beware of things that you say, but also beware and be watchful and listen to the things that people say to you, because words really do come to life. And through time, when a narc kept saying you're ugly, you're stupid, psychologically you started to believe that, okay? And you believe it so much that sometimes y'all are telling yourselves in your head, some of you still hear the narc's voice. You're not hearing God's voice. You're not hearing your voice. You're hearing the narc's voice. And that's something that we have to retrain our mind to. And I still do, because I may be good in other areas, but when it comes to success and business and things like that, I still have a fear, because I kept hearing the narc saying like, oh, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. You couldn't do that. You couldn't pull that off. And I still sometimes let those things replay in my mind, and it has kept me from making a certain amount of money that I should be making by now, But it takes time. You cannot beat yourself up. It does take time to rebuild yourself after narcissistic abuse. But you have to understand that the things that these narcs said were lies. They were all lies, okay? And everything that they said that you couldn't do is because they can't do it. All right? They can't do it. You have a deeper journey, a deeper calling on your life. And start speaking to, anytime you know that you're speaking to yourself negatively, stop yourself right in the tracks. Stop it. Start putting sticky notes around your house, on your fridge, on your mirror, on your TV, anywhere, in your car, everywhere. Things that, affirmations. I will get married. I will find love, okay? I will be successful. I will make more money. I am beautiful. I am handsome. Start writing these things and putting them all over your house. I even made a vision board. You need to be able to see things and be able to manifest it, okay? Write down your prayers, write down your dreams. Words are powerful. I remember, I'll tell you a quick story before I chime off. I went to a plus size modeling casting, and there was hundreds and hundreds of plus size women waiting on that line, and I met two nice girls, and there was one girl who was standing in front of me, and I looked at her and I said, they're going to choose you. And she said, me? You think so? I said, yeah, they're going to choose you. What I should have said was, they were going to choose me. Okay? Let me tell you, out of those hundreds and hundreds of girls, do you believe they chose that one girl that I spoke life into, that I told her they were going to choose her? And she walked the runway for a very popular plus size company. Okay? And she's still modeling to this day. So you need to speak life into yourself and rewire your brain and know that all that shit that the narcissist told you was not true. Okay? And how we rewire our brain is by feeding our brain good things. And they also have affirmation videos on YouTube with music that you can go to sleep. I play that. I have to, because you need to keep that in your brain. You gotta be careful though. But I play soft music to go to sleep. I play affirmations when I'm sleeping or about to go to sleep, and it does work. And you have to get it literally in your system and cut down on television, cut down on social media, because you need to kind of filter yourself while you're building up your spiritual immune system, so to say. Okay, I think that is about it. I think I covered pretty much everything, but just know that words is life and death, and be careful. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful what you say as well. Alright, I will continue to make more videos soon. Don't forget to donate. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.